Hey, what's up guys? Luke Profits. I just wanted to come back here with another sort of entrepreneurship tip, something very useful that I've learned that can be really helpful, help me a ton, and hopefully will help you too. And the thing that I wanted to talk about today is sort of perceived value of a product or, whatever it is. Perceived value matters a whole lot more than actual value. And a really funny example of this is if you're publishing YouTube videos, right? You could put out a full, course or, anything. You can put it on YouTube and say, I've got this great thing. It's the best course. It's so helpful. It's free. All you have to do is click and watch it. It's great. And a lot of people will like it and use it. But by and large, most people will be like, whatever. It's free. It's a YouTube video. Probably not that great. But what you can also do, and I personally experienced this, you can take the exact same course, you can take the exact same videos, you can put them up on, for example, Udemy. Same videos, just put them on Udemy, and then say, it's $20, but I've got a discount code that'll make it free for you. You take this, and then you share that a little bit, and people go, oh my gosh, this is a $20 course that I can get for free today only. I have to jump on this because it's the same information either way. But I did that. I posted it on YouTube. It got a couple views. I posted it on Udemy. I got 5,000 students in a couple days. Perceived value. It is the exact same set of videos, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on Udemy, but the perceived value is much higher if I say, this is normally $20, but it's free right now, versus if I say, this is free. You see the difference there? One gets me a couple views, the other one's gonna get me like 5,000 students in a couple days. Another really interesting example of perceived value is one of the things that I started out with, which was flipping Pokemon cards on eBay. I would buy Pokemon cards because people would list them, and condition is, with like something like this with Pokemon cards, it's somewhat subjective because you can get a card, right, and look at it and be like, hey, yeah, it looks pretty good. That's pretty good condition. I'd say that's in very good condition. And then someone else can look at this card and be like, look at it with a magnifying glass and be like, oh, I see the slightest hint of a scratch, or like, you can be like really OCD about it and be like, well, it's got the slightest little something or other, and that means that it's only fair conditioning. So something that I did was I just bought a whole bunch of cards on eBay. I paid, $4, $5, something like that each per card. I bought a bunch of these cards, and then I took pictures of them, took really nice pictures and listed them, and I listed them for like 20 bucks each, something like that. And the only difference is they were selling them and saying, these are fair condition cards. And then I was listing them and saying, these are very good condition cards. Look at the pictures. The item in the picture is the one that you're going to get. And I take good pictures. People could see it. People know exactly what they're getting. They can see all the exact same things. But because they said it's fair condition and they only listed it for $4 or $5, and I said it's very good condition, very much subjective, To them, it was fair because, it's, maybe has like a tiny little barely visible scratch. But to me, I'm looking at that. I'm like, this looks perfectly fine. It's got one tiny little something or other, but it's like barely even noticeable unless you're looking at it with the microscope. So perceived value, it's another kind of thing. I had a whole business there going for a little while, eventually stopped it because I wasn't really making enough to where I could outsource it to somebody else, and it was taking up a lot of my time. But very interesting thing there because it's perceived value. Someone says, this is worth $4 because I think it's, it's fine. And I say the exact same product, this is very good condition. There's not really much of anything wrong with it. And then to buyers, they're saying, oh, well, I don't want a fine. You could have the same, say it's the same card and it's listed at the same time from two different sellers, right? You could have one buyer that's looking through, sees both of these listings, and they're seeing the same listing, right? One person says, oh, it's fine condition. I don't want to pay $4. I want to get a nice one. I'm going to splurge. I'm going to get the $20 one to get this really nice, pristine, great looking one. And then they look at the photos. They're like, yeah, that looks really nice. It's the same thing. But one person listed it as fine. The other person listing it at very good. Same card, perceived value. Very useful thing that's interesting to understand. So it's, I think it's a lot to do with like, when people getting jobs too. If you have somebody that goes into a job interview and they're, say they have all the skills, right? But they're thinking sort of, oh man, I hope I get a job. I'm not the best. There are other people that are better than me. It's sort of this whole mindset of like, oh, it's sort of how you're branding and perceived value. Again, if you're seeing yourself, oh, I'm not really that valuable. I'm not really that helpful. I hope that you can give me a job. Versus you have somebody in the exact same skill set that says, you know what, I can do all this stuff. There might be people that can do better, but I do a good job. I think that I'm worth something. I think that my time is valuable and my time is worth something. I think that I can really help your business out. in this aspect, exact same skill, but it's that perceived value. One person doesn't really think that they're worth that much, even though they have the exact same skills as somebody else who thinks that they're worth a lot. That person that thinks that they're worth a lot is going to get paid a whole lot better than the person that thinks that they're not worth as much, even if they have the exact same skill set. So perceived value, very interesting thing to think about and kind of realize. And once you sort of have an understanding of it, it can be really easy to use and realize, like, am I undervaluing this thing? Or, any of that stuff. It's like, it's just very helpful. So hopefully that's helpful to you. I know it's been very helpful to me in figuring out, and crazy, like when I first found out I can get a card for $4 and then I can sell it for $20. And the only difference is I say, I look at it, I say it's very good. I'm not telling you at all. I'm not saying take something that is crap, lie about it, and then sell it for more, because that's not what I was doing. I was selling, this person looked at it and thought, oh, well, it's not absolutely flawless, so it's fair. And then I said, oh, well, this is like pretty much perfect, except for like one little thing that's incredibly hard to see, so I'll say it's good, and then just say, look at the pictures. And, same thing. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. If you're new to dropshipping on Facebook, I've got a full free set of training videos down there, link in the description, that go over everything you need to know to start making money online. I also have a Facebook account management service where me and my team work on your account and get it up to making several $1,000s profit a month. We totally handle everything so that it's passive for you, and you get to keep 30% of the profits, and then we get 70% of the profits. If that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, basically just me and my team managing your account, go ahead and go to lukeprofits.com/manage, and I'll be in touch. I also do one-on-one Facebook dropshipping training, and if that's something that you'd be interested in, you can go to lukeprofits.com/apply, and I will hit you back. I post new content on this channel every couple days, so go ahead and subscribe and hit the notifications, and I'll be back here with another video in a couple days.